Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Medi? How you doing? Digital Nukes, Lupac, what's going on? Man, tell you what, Lupac has been crushing ass in his XFA this week. 30K profit on the week for Lupac. Good job, Lupac. Skyline, good afternoon to you. How you doing? Arnisis, happy Friday. Jacob, how you doing? Trading Academy. Tom, what's up? Lurie, how you doing? RX, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Taran, hello. Wolf, what's up? Grizz, how you doing? Good morning. Travis, what's up? Miguel, Makanko, how you doing? Yuri, what's going on? Ken, what's up? Finn and Ben, how you doing? Sakura, good morning, good morning. Topstep's fall from grace is extremely sad. I mean, grace or no grace, I think they're still doing very well as a business. I think they're worth a good chunk of change still. All right. What is the news on Topstep other than, I mean, is there something that happened overnight? I don't know. I saw people complaining about someone was hedging an account on an XFA and then they took an opposite trade on a eval. And I know they raised prices a little bit. They dropped the contract size again and upped the price on their account sizes. Yeah, I mean, no one likes a price increase. I'm not a Topstep defender by any means, but you know, I said on Discord, it's like, no, it's $2 more expensive than the My Fun and Features plan of like the same kind of baseline 50K flex. It's like, it's $2 more than My Fun and Features. So yeah, I mean, obviously no one wants a $20 increase in price, but and adjusting the contract sizes, like, I'm not surprised by that either. Take profit trader payout cleared this morning. Let's go. Nice job, RX. Very good. Gal says, my chart's telling me this thing is going up, but would love a small pullback at open before it does. Line in the sand for bearish is under 68.20-ish. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a retest of, I mean, I got some supply down by 600. That'd be really nice. Don't move. Don't move that. All right, guys, it's Friday. Preserve that capital. If you have a green week so far, make sure you keep that green week. Yeah, trade well.
This is all wet
Smart.
and slick and it's ready to go.
I would prefer doing an earlier trade today. Down to 719 here. Cats, and he said, I lost money yesterday on the trade, fell downstairs while going to class, and I have an MRI tomorrow. Could use your motivational music today. That sounds like a terrible chain of events there, man. Sorry to hear it. How did you fix your heat map? I have color on mine. My heat map has not been right for, I don't know, like a week or two now. But you can filter orders, right? So if it's showing you too much color, you can filter out some of the smaller orders. Right now, my heat map's looking about right, I believe. If I touch it, I'm worried to touch it because I feel like it's gonna. Sometimes when I just move the heat map, it messes things up. I don't know. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Zach. Amazon down 10%. Market sell-off? Question mark. I mean, look, we bounced. We started moving lower, and then had a nice bounce in Globex. Think sellers can bring ES down with it, or is ES going to bring NASDAQ up with it? That's what I'm watching right now. So 700 hold was very nice. It's an area I thought about longing, and man, that's a 130 point candle there on the 1 minute. You know, again, gonna be keeping an eye on VIX today. See if that helps out with anything. Catching 30 points on that spike feels silly. 30 more points than I caught, man. But I know what you mean. Afraid to touch the heat map, man. You're definitely gonna need grandkids to help you with your remote at 60. Well, I mean, this is not a. It's literally just a software issue. It's not me at all. But I know sometimes when I start moving around, it changes the appearance of it. So it's a motive wave thing. It really isn't me, I promise. What's funny is I'm the one who's good at technology in my family. I'm the one who's like, I come home and there's things for me to fix. They're like, hey, the TV doesn't do this anymore. Fix it. I'm like tech support in my family. Luann says, I took a long trade pre-market on Dow Jones. Why'd you do that? After there was a decrease in bond yields, now you have arthritis and collective retirement benefits and Social Security and yell at people that drive fast. I don't know what happened. Please send help. Well played. You had me in the first quarter there. Overnight high swept there up to 87. Miguel, were you able to catch that? Kind of did that little dip like you wanted in the pump. I see. I just added a volume profile to ES, and I don't see it. So, Motorwave's just been so problematic. Nicely done, Miguel. Nicely done. All right, it's Kilo from yesterday. We're at the 900 level. What's up, Ethan? Good morning. Luhan, you like the stream and now your arthritis is gone and you're young again. Thanks. All right, thank you. Boggs, what's up? How you doing? Justine, good morning. Here we are, Q level 900. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Froggy, you took 3 losses in a row very quickly and blew your eval. Sorry to hear that, man. Again, these I'm sizing down. Thinking about like 3 micros or so. Rob, you started watching the Becoming a Fun Trader series? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. OBS 7 problems. Here's some selling coming in. I might short 900 or so. I don't know. What's up, Bella? How you doing? Oh, so if you weren't following, if you're not in the Discord, I ended the stream down, what, 650? I caught a nice, like, it was one of those trades where I entered and it just shot up instantly. It was very nice. Long I took. I posted what the trade looked like in Discord if you want to see it. But that single trade, I sized up a little bit because my risk was really tight. And so that single trade got me out of 650 and then plus 800 to close to 900 on these accounts. So that was really nice. And so yesterday on stream, I was copy trading 4 accounts because on one account I already made 570 in Globex trading. So right now, the 5 accounts, here they are. But this is the one that I didn't copy trade yesterday. Just wanted to lock in that profit. So this one's now lagging behind, but that's not too big of a problem. So I was glad to get back in the green yesterday and get these accounts off on the right foot for day one. Here we are back to new highs. I mean, 25K 4-hour supply, next area to watch. The 4-hour supply is right underneath 25K. So that's a pretty key spot here. Looks like you traded for 15 hours today. All right, man. You lock out. Go enjoy your weekend. I mean, that's amazing. Right? You're going to get a payout today, right? Or request one anyways. You can request, what, $5,000? No problem. That's barely going to make a dent in your balance. That's pretty cool. What's up, Parshop? How you doing? Oscar, you shorted too early. Locked out until Monday. Makes you feel better. I mean, Carmine took a couple stabs short and he got stopped out 2 or 3 times. I'm not seeing any signs of short. I mean, VIX now is maybe starting to tick up a little bit here at the highs. But I would much rather see this move into my ellipse I drew here before the short. I don't know. That seems good to me, but despite what I think, my Crayolas do not rule the market. Yeah, I know you won't use it, but Vold and Advanced Decline Indicator, along with open interest and change in OI, work amazing with cumulative delta. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't mind market internals. I was using Tick for quite a while. Kind of just forgot about it, but yeah. Dow Fax just got 2K Apex payout approved. Well done. Good work. I think we're just going to get a little blast to 24,990s. Then we'll see what's what. Miguel says this is an area of rejection, but I think we just consolidate for a minute and blast through. Yeah, so we're both on the same page there. I like being on the same page with Miguel. Looking for the blast through here. Let's see if it happens. Oh, there's 600 lots hitting the bid. Wow. All right, all right. Let's see. Does it just absorb? So far, absorbed it pretty well. Let's get that blast through now. That was a nice spike down. Let's shake out maybe some late longs. Like, oh, me, I'm tempted to grab this 50-point move here. But, man, these wicks are treacherous. It's very, I'd much rather get in around 900, looking for the 90-point move. Yeah. Jasper says absorbed, adding more to my longs. Yeah. That's good. I mean, that's if you're long and you see that, that's a good sign. We have Michigan sentiment out at the top of the hour, 9 minutes. So heads up. Gonna get that blast through here at 6,900 on ES. Have you seen Carmine's Chart Fanatics video? No, I think I've just seen clips. There's that blast through. It was tempting to grab because there's plenty of meat on the bone for that move. You know, like 50 plus points. If you got in closer to 900, even better. But yeah, pretty probable move here. This is the move you wanted and you're wicked out? Oh, that sucks, dude. This has been such a wiki week. It's a wiki week. It really is. Yeah, not a wiki leak, but a wiki week. Marsha, this has been the worst week of trading. This has been the worst trading week so far for you. Yeah, I mean, look, it's been it's been hard. So it's not just you. If that makes you feel better, it's been crazy. I've struggled immensely in most of this. Yeah, hard to trade anything apart from a few micros in current market conditions. Yeah, you just have to really nail your entry if you're in any heavier. He voided his, he's waiting for a high day break, Parsha. See, I think even if I took this, let's say I grabbed this long here, the late long, I think there's like a 0 chance I take it off at 80s. Like I'm feeling really confident about this move to 24,990s into 25K. I think I get stopped out maybe a break even on this trade. You know? That's that's disgusting, Cam. Oh man. Would you guys consider trading other instruments like slower moving ones like oil or the FX futures? How about silver? I heard that was a good one to trade. Yeah, no, I honestly would like to trade more instruments because sometimes Nasdaq's not doing anything. And really, if you don't have the appetite for that kind of movement, that's reasonable. Like here's the Russell. Like you could tussle with the Russell here and trade micros on Russell. You'd be probably a little bit more comfortable, I would imagine. Oil, I haven't looked at oil in a long time. Thanks. Yeah, Partial, I did see it. I haven't had a chance to respond. Okay, don't forget news in 4. News in 4. All right, anyways, oil coming into VWAP here, right? Yeah. Where is my bar selector? I gotta go back to MotiveWave 6. Oh, whoops, wrong button. No. Wait, doesn't... oh, there we go. I just did the wrong thing there. Drewski, nice. Done trading for the morning, end of the day, $12.45. So $1,200 on each account, 5 accounts. Nicely done. $1,200 in this economy? Pretty good. Yeah, Oscar, the start of this week is challenging. Start of this year was challenging. And then this week has been challenging. Okay, news in 2 minutes. University of Michigan sentiment. Well, we could be setting up for a test lower now. Turned around, before my target, but really close. And I'm going to have a bear cycle starting here soon. So maybe University of Michigan sends it. If we do get a pop from it, maybe I'll look to see if there's a short opportunity off that. Nice, Drewski. Ended my weeks with 29K LMFAO. My first week as a professional trader. Took me 7 years to get to this week. Okay, nice, man. That's got to feel really good. A lot of seeing some of the reward for all that hard work. Well done. Okay, news in 3 seconds here. Let's see if it sends us lower. Or maybe see if I could short 900 if we get a little pop there. Not sure we will though. Yeah. Not a lot of volatility off this release. Did I post any videos this year? I don't know. I think my last one was the tier one. I don't think I've done any videos this year. I did the Trade Sinker one was my last one in December. What's the delay at? Well, I forgot to change my latency here on YouTube before I went live. So it's normal latency, which tends to be like a 20-second delay compared to the fast, the lower latency. Trading your Lucids? Yes. Yeah, Drewski says, my ex-girlfriend is trying to get back with me. Upgraded my car, paid off my house, looking to move out of California. You, well, you know, guess she's your ex for a reason, huh? If she can't handle you when you're at your punching monitor phase, she doesn't deserve you when you're at your buying your supercar phase or whatever that meme is. Look at ES just holding up here. Gonna get the flush. That'll send NASDAQ. I'm interested in the short side. Honestly, a long from 800, just even playing a pullback, there's so much range. There's plenty of money to be made. Have you ever punched a monitor during your beginner phase? Yeah, punched a monitor. Because I haven't been able to hang my heavy bag up anywhere here. What else is there to punch, man? All right, I'm looking for the 800 break here. Didn't really get a pullback, but it's threatening the break here. I think we might move down to 700 in VWAP. How could the market bounce so aggressively with Amazon being down 9%? Well, I looked it up for you. Amazon is about 4% of SPY. Sizable. So, I mean, you could just look at some sector rotation probably, figure out what sectors are doing well. I mean, NASDAQ is up 0.58%, so, you know, Obviously, there's been some outflows from semiconductors, but today they're not doing bad. Trying to figure out how to get into short here. Maybe just start building with one micro at a time or something. I don't know. Let's see if we can. Let's see how hard we bounce. It's a pretty good bounce here. Hang on. Come on. Oof. How's Gabagool today? I think he's good. He's not in here, but he's doing good. He's probably cuddling up pretty good right now. All right. Man. I think that was my opportunity. Let's do smaller. Let's go like two micros. Everything froze. So targeting the lows, the sessions, we're gonna have VWAP here, so that makes for a great target. Nice job, Wolf. So I'm giving this trade like 60 points. That's a small size there, so 60 points of a stop, you know. On a mini, that's $1,200. So that's why I'm sized way down. Jose, you're thinking if Amazon is down and Amazon is the #1 shop in the world, the market is effed. I don't know why they're down. I didn't look at their earnings or their guidance. So I mean, the guidance I think would tell you a lot. Okay, it's a free trade now. I think I'm good to be at break even here, just above 800. Has anyone heard when Take Profit Trader will allow Pro Plus again? They're temporarily Pro only. Is Pro Plus their live account? I always get confused by everyone's terminology. Wow. Is this going to stop me out, or are we going to hold 800 here? Hold the line. So far, it's holding. What was that loud music? I didn't hear any loud music, so I don't know. Yeah, Pro Plus is live. Yeah, I don't know why they would delay their lives unless they're having a problem with their broker. Oh, come on. Pay me on this. Think we bounce back to 837? All right, well, I'll short then. Or do I stay in this at 807? Almost hit me there. I mean, it did hit me, but it didn't fill me. Oh, I guess it did. Okay, I'm out. Oh, you know what? I also need to add my other account to copy trade. It wasn't copy trading the other account. Oops. That's fine. It was a break-even trade. No big deal. But I want to copy trade all 5 today. Turn that account on. Oh, don't make me regret this. Everything's looking good here for that break on ES. If you weren't monitoring your trades today, you'd be up massive. Why were you sitting short or something? And you just over managed it or something? How many accounts in total do you have? I have 5 funded accounts. This is day 2 of the funded process with Lucid. I'm not stopping until I get a payout on all 5. Keep moving your stop loss to break even. Yeah. Well, in this kind of wiki price action, it's so tempting to do that just because you never know when it's just going to whip, 60 points against you. Coming into your level, Wolf. Here's 37. I almost just want to short it to see if Wolf is right. This is a good pullback, so keep my eye on this. PW just brought out a 100K mentorship. Yeah, I saw that. That's insane to charge 100K, man. Just looking for a quick $1 million in a week. Look, I don't want anyone to spend 100K on educate. Think about, 100K is so much money. Like, that's so much runway for you to learn trading on your own. Like, you could spend 2 years full-time day trading with 100K paying for your expenses. All right, I'm trying 2 here. Looking good. Great entry. My chart's like spazzing out here. It's like frozen. Thanks, Grizz. But look at this. It's so volatile, you know. It's crazy. I mean, this is I shorted 841, and I'm already up almost like 70 points on this. It's just small size, which makes it a lot less stressful, you know. Like if this thing rips against me, I lose $300. And this thing flushes like I'm hoping it does, I make 500. It's like nothing too crazy is on the line here. I'm not trying to make $2,000 today. considering taking one off here at $300 profit to lock in my my minimum profit needed for the funded accounts. We don't bounce here. There we go. All right, locked in here. I have at least $150 on these accounts. All right, trailing to 809 now. How'd you learn how to trade? A lot of sweat and tears. There wasn't really much blood involved, I don't think. You know, it's just exploring the world of trading, like trying different things, different types of, you know, stock options, penny stocks, etc. Just trying so many different things. Signing up for Discords, watching other people, watching YouTube videos, reading books. It's a little bit of everything. All right, I'm gonna hop out. All right, we'll hit the button there. And now, you know, it doesn't feel like that much money, but the entry was spot on. My exits were good, and that's 80 points about. It's like 60 points on one and 70, what is that, 78 points on another, something like that. So it's like really, it's a ton of points. So, and you know, when we're less volatile, and you know, size up, that's you can get a movement like that. That's a lot of money. So I don't mind doing like you know, that's a fifth of a mini, that size right there, fifth of the mini. So you know, take that P&L times it by 5 if I traded a mini. But then of course my risk is also, if I want a reasonable stop out in this kind of environment, my risk also gets multiplied by 5, which makes it a $1,500 risk, which is way too much. So, this market's nuts. I don't think today is the day to run up a P&L. I really don't. I think I'm gonna turn off the trade sinker here, turn off trade copier. I still think I could probably. Maybe I could take one mini trades, you know, or sorry, one micro trades, just to participate if there's something that looks good without risking my profitable day here. Yeah, Wolf with a good call there. Wolf said 37, 837. He said bounce when we're down here at the lows. He said bounce to 837. And you know, and this whatever we bounced past that, but still, he was right on with the bounce call there. And I'm looking at the 10p VIX overall, what happened here at the highs, and so that's why I wanted to short. Well, yeah, also Luhan, yeah, that's a good point. $200 times 5, that's good. Now, what I think about is the fact that I would love to get a payout, but I would also love to keep these accounts alive for a second payout. So if I think about my goals to evolve as a prop firm trader, the first goal this year was to get a payout on more than one account at a time, which I did last week. Goal number 2 is to get a payout on max, 5 accounts. Goal number 3 is to keep the accounts alive for another payout. Those are my 3 goals for I'm going to say 3 goals for the first quarter of this year. Justine, sorry to hear it. Blowing 2 accounts in 2 days. Oh, I would say in general, it's not like you. It's not you, obviously. It's not your. I mean, your responsibility as the trader, but if you're struggling, it's not like you need to revamp your entire trading system. I think it's been really, really difficult. I think really small size is crucial. What percentage of people do you think get a payout? Well, I think it's like, I think it's like 3. I've looked at the stats. I think it's around 25% of people, not accounts, but of people get funded. And then I think it's like 5% of those. No, 15% of those, I think, get a payout, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it ends up being roughly 5% people that like buy eval get a payout. If I'm accurate in that. Don't take me to the bank on that one. Like here, I feel like a short here is not a bad idea, but VIX is now moving down again, so I don't know. I don't really trust it. Cumulative delta wise, this could be good for that short. I don't know. As long as buyers aren't too absorbing too well here, which right now they might be. Yeah, what was it last like spring, like April, May or whatever, where we had the really big like 1 minute candles with the tariff stuff. That was nuts. To me, it was like kind of fun in a way. This one's not really fun. This one feels like choppy and wicky, you know? Parshav makes you feel better. Carmine was short for his one last time, he said. He was up 21 points and now 0. So even Carmine was struggling with today's price action. Yeah, I look at VIX futures. So /VX. Here's 24.9. Kind of want to see a lower high or a double top or something. Maybe we push for that level I wanted before, the 990s into 25K. What chart do you have on the left side? This is a heat map. I just realized you can... No, wait, can you guys see it good? Yeah, okay, my OBS was just moved too far. That's a heat map for ES. All right, here we go. Is this a rejection? Ooh. I attempted to try a micro here. My charts keep freezing every time I trade it, though, which is not fun. All right, well, I didn't get filled, I guess. This is not the latest version of Motivate. I'm gonna go back to 6 tomorrow. But yeah, 24.9, that key level, dude, worked like money there. I mean, that's like 80 points off that level. 85. Almost 100 points. Check view up settings on NQ. Yeah, it helped perfectly. Why is TradingView NQ so different? Is that what everyone's always telling me? I have no idea why my view up is so different. So nice. We had a 100-point move. That's a 100-point move right there. Wow. Get the trap short. I like that call. Let's see if that plays out. I think we're going to go for that 25K. Carmine, yeah, he had some terrible. He was targeting a zero print and moved like a tick within the zero print and turned around. So he did not make money on that trade. I think he's down a few points. What CPU and GPU do you have? I don't even know, man. I don't remember. When we're less volatile, does the tick value also go down? The tick value is locked. It doesn't change. I mean, I know how to pull it up. I'm just not going to pull it up right now on stream. Here's 24.9 again. What other platforms have you tried? Let's see. I've done Thinkorswim, Interactive Brokers, whatever. What's it called? Trader Workstation or whatever. Whatever the Interactive Brokers one is. Sucks. Tradeovate. Project X, Quantower briefly. I have Ninja Trader also briefly. Oh, what else is there? I mean, a lot of them. Are you like the tech guy in your family? How do you not know this? What? Why is it important? It's not important. People care so much about gear. I don't give a fuck about gear. It's like that in the camera world too. I don't care. Take a good photo. I don't care what your camera is. So the CPU, I stopped caring about computer stuff when I had to go out and get a real job. Like in high school, I knew all about that shit. I built my own computer, blah, blah, blah. And then guess what? Real life takes over and there's way more important things than specs on a processor, you know? I just don't care. I got work to do. I got stuff to do. I don't care. I'm not passionate about it. I want something that gets the job done. So, and it's a year old. I don't pay attention to it. It sits there and I turn it on to trade and then I don't touch it. So I don't care what the processor is, you know? I just don't care. It doesn't affect my daily life at all. I got other stuff to do. What made you choose Motivwave? Well, I was trading on Mac for the longest time. Motivwave is the only platform that works natively on a Mac that supports futures trading that I can think of. That's not a web-based one, you know? How many inches was the screen you punched? That I do know. I think it was a 34 ultra wide. I really like that monitor too. I'm really sad I punched it. Oh man. Dang, Luhan, that's brutal. Why native over web-based? Native just has more... It's more functionality. More powerful. The web-based ones are limited, you know, like, you know, good luck finding a good heat map and footprint with all the indicators you like and a nice layout and the connection you want. Good luck finding all that in a web-based one. Forget above 916, I say we pump. Okay, Wolf. All right, let's see. What do I use for trade journaling? I haven't journaled my trades in a long time. But I was using TradeZella. Isn't everything based on your bandwidth for platforms? No, I think there's just only so much functionality that they can work into web-based ones, you know? Man, I kind of want to see one more drop. I'll say 848, 848. Stop cursing the market, Wolf. I want to see it. I want to see like a 100-point flush again. And I want to trade it. If we can bounce up to 900 again, and it doesn't look too strong, I would short. Come on. Hang on, Parsha. I'll get to that in a second. I gotta see if there's an entry here. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get that drop then. I don't like VIX as low as it is. I would like VIX to be higher for that drop. So I'm gonna try the long actually. Just one micro here. Get like 36 points. Keep going. There's 300 lots. Very nice. Close strong here. Come on, listen to me. I know what's best for us, NASDAQ. I know what's best. Run to my target. Go on, don't be shy. Run, run. The lion doesn't concern himself with the VIX. Well, that's why the lion's a terrible trader. Cool. You know, up 30 points. Not bad. Should be good for 25K, I hope. Let's find out. Can you explain VIX? Yeah, it's a volatility index. It's often inversely correlated with the market, right? SPY for VIX. And so generally, it matters most when the, if you look at the ES, when the ES is up 1% or down 1% or more, that's when you can really look at VIX for maybe some guidance a little bit. You know, it's like part of the confluences of putting a trade together, can be. And so let's say we're chopping at the highs and VIX starts rising, right? And so you're like, are we gonna break these highs or what? And you start seeing VIX ticking higher. That could be a sign that this move higher is short-lived and we're gonna move lower. So I often look for it as like a little to act as like a tell which way we're gonna go. And so again, when we're chopping and VIX is taking lower, it's putting less pressure on the market. It's easier for the market to move higher. And so, you know, when I want that short, I want to see VIX getting a little bit more elevated than that. You're smashing it today, bro. I'm trying. Just trading really small size and trying to be just happy with whatever green I can get, you know. Scurry still holding her long, nice. Yeah, so Rob, I have I look at VIX futures /VX. I look at it through Thinkorswim. I don't have the data for VIX on like TradingView because it's a different data package than what I pay for. So I use Thinkorswim because it's free there. But yeah, there's different forms of VIX you can look at. Let's see if I can stay in this trade here. The problem is ES is like kind of double topping here. So this pullback may be too great for me to stay in this at break even. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm trading 1 micro, very small size. Don't want to have a big, you know, I don't want to have like a disastrous day on Friday. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Yeah, you won't find it on the futures desk or anything, as far as I know. Buy SLV call options, long silver micro futures, gamma squeeze up today. I'll pass on it, but let me know how it goes for you. Look at cumulative delta here on ES. Look at how much lower it is on this. I mean, it's a slightly lower high there, but wow. RX says payout buffer achieved. Yeah, nice, man. Congratulations. Well, just chopping around a key level here. We've chopped around above it, which is nice, but with this kind of wiki action, it can easily slice down through 900 and knock me out. I don't think I want to give my put my original stomp back on with this like kind of like an ascending wedge of sorts. Tightening here, which could lead to that knife, and I don't really want to be I don't really want to take a loss on this one. But I do want to watch, see if ES Can pop the highs here without pulling back too much. Jimmy, need another $55 to hit third payout on My Fun Features. Rough month for you. Well, third payout's nice. It's the bright side, I guess. It's been a tough month for tough year, I guess, so far for me as well. But I have had a couple nice payouts that I'm pleased with. Should start to see some movement soon. It says, Wolf, I hope it's to the upside. We see some orders coming in here. I mean, right now, these buyers are getting absorbed, but I don't know if the sellers got the juice. Let's see if they can pop through here. What is the trading firm that you get funded instantly after you pass the evaluation? Lucid. That's what I'm trading now. You get funded within a couple of minutes. I mean, you can activate the funded account within minutes. My Fun Features, I think, also is doing that now. There we go. Come on. Strong close. ES is coming into this. What is this zone? It's an old zone here. I'm going to delete it. That way the market knows not to get confused by that. Where are we? Good. New highs there on ES. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. How long are the payout cycles for futures firms? Just depends on the one you trade with. I'd say 5 days is pretty common. Oh, come on, man. This is stubborn. We're just going to take new highs on ES and reject. Resistance ahead. Do not think you're breaking? Well, maybe not. Only one way to find out. Sit here and watch. All right, this is what's good about trading small sizes. It's really not stressful. You know, either way, I'm fine. It's not a big deal. Sure, I'd like to add to the profit, but it's a break-even trade, so be it. I think it was a good trade, and I've been up. You know, if this is larger size, you know, maybe I'm taking profit sooner and getting 10-ish points on a micro. I don't. 10 points isn't really going to change anything for me. Corey says, Dan, just wanted to let you know you helped me a lot last week. Good. Locked in this week, 5 green days in a row, and I got a payout. Sick, man. What firm were you with? Congrats on the payout. Again, getting a payout on a prop firm, it's not easy. Most people aren't doing it. So you know, don't let social media make you think otherwise. Most people aren't doing it. Most people aren't getting that big of payouts. Did with Topstep, nice. I like the daily requirement instead of consistency as well. So I'm doing Lucid has a similar thing, $150, 5 days. I like that better than you know, doing getting a buffer and stuff like that. Most CFD firms have like 2-week cycles. That's why you're on a break and you're waiting for a payout. Why don't you trade futures, man? I don't understand why people like CFDs so much. Can I get a strong close for once? There it is. On a 1 minute, we finally got a strong close. Let's see if that holds. All right, Parshav, earlier you asked, what do you want to see? You wanted to find a firm that has 1 day pass and is eligible for Kenyan traders. Well, Parshav, I'm glad you asked. Go to my site, propfirmgorilla.com. First, filter by your country, Kenya. Just make sure there's no rules against it. And then firm policies, check 1 day pass. Those are your 3 options. Boom. Tradeify, Funded Next features in top 1. Click. You could compare all 3 if you want. Or you can load them up here, compare the other firms. See what you like. Those top 1 there. Load up the plans. I don't know, just clicking random ones here. Compare it. There's your rules. This one's instant funded, so if this is eval rules, you're not going to see much there. Click the toggle at the top. There's the toggle. Let's go to funded rules. There's the rules for all the the funded stage of all these firms. When you're ready to buy, use the code on PropFirmGorilla to get the best discount and support the website, the stream, the channel, etc. That's how it's done. Any plans you get funded the same day? Yeah. Pro, you definitely can. Pro has Pro's a 1 day pass. Lucid Black is it a 3 day pass? No, 2 day pass. Yeah, so Lucid Pro is the one to get if you wanted the same day. Look at that rejection there. That's exhausting. Finally, I thought we were going to start grinding higher, and then boom. Oh, wipeout candle here. Again, this is why small size is very important. Large candle there would be really disheartening if you're, in the for like at least 1 mini and you see all that profit evaporate. You think someone should stick to trading if they were able to get a few payouts, especially since most people aren't getting payouts in the first place? Look, that's like a personal decision. It really is. If it's causing financial hardship by trading, I would focus on getting my income up and then worry about trading. Whoops. It really is something just for the person, just the individual. I couldn't make that decision. Personally, I've stuck with trading for a long time. I'm very determined. I'm not swayed easily. I've seen the potential when you follow your rules and trade well. It's uncapped potential. So it really comes down to the person, right? Okay, all of that back and forth just for like essentially a break-even trade. That's so annoying. I was sitting in that one for a while, but again, one micro, it wasn't stressful at all. And I did get, you know, about just under 70 points of movement. But not to my target. So that's all right. Honestly, I would maybe still be inclined to look for buys somewhere. Lake, you're short to 795. Yeah, okay. 795, interesting. Okay. I personally, I get, I've seen like a lot of these psych levels just hold pretty well. Like if you think about 900 earlier, well, I guess we did break through and we're stopping at a 905 there. Okay, yeah. Maybe going 5 points past 800 is fine. You do you. I won't sway you. But yeah, I kind of still want to stay on the long side though. Gotta keep an eye on other things here just to make sure. See if there's any indication. Because it is like let's like zoom out here. Let's 5-minute chart. Yeah, 5-minute chart does look downsy, doesn't it? Kind of just down to the bottom of the range. That's kind of what it looks like to me. So, you know, you could say, oh, we put in a lower high there on NASDAQ. Did put in a higher high on ES, but regardless, moving off of that. So maybe move down to, you know, 770 is good. Something like that. I don't know. Downsy is funny. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna look for buys though. I think I'm gonna look for buys just a bit lower here. Little 5-minute demand right here. It's 850, and then again 780. I kind of like this one, even though there's a crazy wick on it. I don't even have a template for a 5-minute demand because I never mark 5-minute demand. We got 30-minute demand. Okay, I like that better. 30-minute demand. Okay. See, so now VIX is ticking higher here. So move down to 800 looks pretty good. Now, there's a dip down. What was that? 820 there. winning, son. You know what? I'm pretty pleased with today, just because I would say most this week. Can't be certain, but most this week it's just been like a lot of. Oh yeah, because I was on evals for. Okay, yeah, I remember now. It's just been like a lot of red trades in the live stream. Like, I think if you watched just my live streams, you would just see me like ending every day red. So I think been able to get some better trades after stream. Sometimes right after stream, like yesterday. I think it ended up being a break-even trade, but it was a good entry pretty much as soon as I ended the stream. There you go, Wolf. There's your bounce, son. Am I missing my opportunity there? 70 points already. Man. Trade without us? Oh yeah. Use any indicators? I use VWAP is the main one. Heat map, if you count that as an indicator. I have cumulative delta. I don't. It's just a piece of the puzzle. I haven't been using it that long. I use it on and off. I have pivot points on here. I don't really use those that often. Like, if they got deleted from my charts, I wouldn't really be that upset. What's up, Tachyon? How you doing? Jimmy got stopped out to the tick with your stop loss. Sorry to hear that, Jim. I hate a top tick stop loss on a short. What's up, Botan? How you doing? All right, chat. Let me know what firm do you want giveaways from next? We just did Lucid and Tradeify, so someone else. Let me know in chat. What firm would you like a giveaway from? And I'll see if I can get it hooked up. Some firms are stingier with giveaways than others. So fun and next, my fun and features. No Apex. Take profit trader. Take profit trader. Firm that is eligible in Kenya. Topstep, yeah, right. Dan, try buying the bearish 5-minute close into a level with the stop loss being the low of the signal candle. In this case, that big flush red candle would have entered long with stop loss at 20. Hang on, let me pull up what you're talking about here. Oh, back above 900, by the way. That was a nice little move there. So you're saying 5-minute. You're saying buy this close. Stop loss there. Oh, hang on. Didn't do that right. You're saying like do something like that? Yeah, it sounds scary because you're buying after a huge candle. Yeah, absolutely. It does sound scary. TPT. Okay. I could see if TPT will do it. Saw Catalyst ad on Twitter. Nice. Working on some stuff for them this week. All good stuff coming. So breaking that swing high there. Well. It's a really nice buy up off that dip. Bro, why the sound like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? You're not alone in thinking that, man. You're not alone. Salvador says you will short. Yeah, short doesn't seem like a bad idea here. It's the top of the highs of ES there. Problem is I'm just like a little long biased right now. Although if you look at it, pretty rangy, and the short looks pretty good. Seems like there'd be some points on there for sure. Do you yourself have any beginner trading guide, learning content, or do you have a recommendation? Well, it just depends on what you want to learn. Exclamation point learn. What's that? I think it's hard to a lot of people are coming from different perspectives, like stocks, forex, futures, options. So gotta like figure out what's like the playing field here that we're talking about. So I have like a broad overview. Actual trading strategy, I don't have a ton that I would recommend learning from Carmine Rosado on YouTube. I've learned a ton from him. He's an order flow master. Well, there it is. This is why I didn't really want to short, because I was long bias here. This has been my target this whole time on longs, and we are there without me. There was my long earlier. Did not want to stay in for that dip. Did not buy that dip, obviously. But there it is. That's 4 hour supply right underneath 25K. So this whole zone is a target, and we'll see if we can work our way through it. I think we're going to grind higher. I would imagine within 30 minutes we'll be in this green zone. But let's see. It's like a rejection here, and maybe there's a spot for me to get in. How long are you trading today? I might be here for another 20 minutes. Anyone else here have traded futures and only futures, like Parshov? Yeah, almost. I feel like futures were not very popular 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And then the prop firm space really blew them up, to be honest. When I was learning them, there wasn't really a ton of resources. Like, obviously, some people traded them. But, like, as far as focusing on futures exclusively, like, honestly, Trades by Matt was one of the few that I knew of who really just traded futures. But now it's just, like, so ubiquitous in day trading now, thanks to prop firms. I would love to get one more long in here if I can. It's hard to know where though, because these pullbacks are pretty sharp. Has anyone got a good pullback for a long zone I should watch for? Crowdsourcing my trade ideas, chat. Let me know. Might be too late. Just checked your journal since January 22nd, not one winning trade. And how many trades have there been? It's like 10 trades. There's like 20. It's like 5 trades, because that matters. Good rejection from 900, 925. Otherwise, it feels like chasing. Yeah. Insane number of sell limit contracts. See what happens when I move my heat map, guys? It's not me, Luhan. When I move it, fucks with it. It's like not showing me shit anymore. I don't know what that's about. It's really annoying. You go long at 790. That's way too far away, bro. 790, man. That's like 200 points away. I won't be here in 200 points. Oh, man. Well, I think I just have to watch from the sidelines. It's okay. I'm glad I was able to make some profit on some pretty stress-free trades.
Let me show you something.
What's up, Squirrel Sports? You're new here. What do you look for on the chart for trades? I look for entries. I use this price action, some supply and demand, key levels, some order flow, and pretty much just scalping off that, right? So just looking to read price action and find some entries that make sense to me. I look for like liquidity levels. I look for levels that get swept. They make great targets and potential, entries for counter trend trades. Stuff like that. What's up, Peter? How you doing? Good morning. Barshop, you're 0 for 18. Has your stop loss been like wide enough? I know you're trading like 1 micro, so maybe it's limited by how much dollars you're willing to risk. So 1 micro ES is what, $2.50 or something like that? 4 points. Yeah. I don't know. 4 points on ES and this volatility might be a little tight. I don't know. No, 4 micros? Oh, why don't you try sizing down? Size down to like 2 micro. Like, do you find that your trades work out and you're just getting like kind of stopped out? Or do you just find that you're wrong completely? Because I guess that's important to know. Because if you're just straight up wrong, then maybe you have to add another piece of analysis or something. It's half and half. You could do that. Just like look at it and see if there's like maybe a little something that you could, instances where you can increase the stop loss by a couple points and maybe decrease your size, keep the dollar amount the same. Like if you're a little early, how many more points would you need to stay in that trade? Or is there something else you can look for to get in? I don't know. All right, I kind of want to see a pullback off here. Yeah, push down to, I don't know. Maybe 900s. All right, let's check in with the Lucid Fundeds here that I'm trading. Trading the 5 accounts. So there's the laggard right there, 847. The rest are around $1,200, $1,150, etc. So this is day 2. Yesterday, 956 on this account, 294 today. So, gotta keep at it. Gotta keep stay focused here. But then, hopefully, if all goes well, the 11th, 12th, or 13th, I'll give myself some wiggle room. So hopefully by next Friday, I will have taken a payout on all 5 accounts. I think even just going for, like, let's say I just go for maybe $200 for the rest of these days. That's 3 more days at $600. So $200 a day puts me at $1,850, which means I could take half out. So that's 900 times 5. So I could take out $4,500 by just getting 3 more days at $200 or more. That's really good. That'd be awesome. Now I wouldn't mind a little bit more than that. So, again, I do want to keep these accounts alive for payout number 2 as well. But I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, not get too caught up in all that. But so far, on the right track. It's like, when you chop and you short and you somehow get the worst entry short, like the value area low to make new lows. Your thesis was right, but you got wicked out since the market moved to value area high. That's what's happening? Okay. Wolf, you told me your secret. Where? Did I miss it? I want to know your secret. Don't tell me it's volume profile, is it? What would it be the indicator that I am ready for a funded account? I've been paper trading for a little over a month and I'm a little consistent. Well, I would say a month is probably still not enough time. And it kind of depends on your financial situation because you don't want to spend a lot of money while you're learning. You don't want to you don't want to be so focused on a payout that you're, keep resetting. There's a push to new highs. You don't want to keep resetting and spending a lot of money on prop firms when you're learning, because that's, like I said, the prop firms make it harder. EMAs? Oh, okay, Wolf. EMAs. Platforms make it harder to trade profitably than just trading a paper trading account. And once you have something on the line, Juan, it's going to be harder. Here, I'll link you, Juan, if you want, in case you haven't seen it. My funded trader series. Watch that, and I think it might give you a little bit of more realistic insights into at least my experience. And that's having a few years experience, right? That's not just a month. That's me with a few years of experience. This is my original target. 25,030 was the target on that one micro that I just got stopped out on a long time ago. But that's the push, and here we are. I think into this green zone is next. There's 700 lots hitting the ask there, so getting that pop higher would have been nice to make money on that, but that's all right. Tell him Blue Sky gives away a free Volumetrica account. Ask him to see that. Whoever has been paper trading. Wait, you mean like on Blue Sky you can paper trade for free? Is that what you're saying? We need an update on the My Funded series? Or you mean like just getting funded series? I'm not ready for an update. I mean, it's just so far removed from that video. That was a couple years ago. I mean, you guys in the stream, you guys already know everything, I feel like. Yeah, you could buy a small prop account so you feel the sting of a loss and trade it conservatively for a few months. Yeah, I mean, if you do want to get a taste of it, buy a 25K account from, I don't know, whatever firm you want. Lucid, the Trading Desk, My Funded Futures, whatever. Maybe it'll cost you $60 or something like that. And just trade it slowly for a month, see how it goes. Because as soon as you put money on the line, it's going to change things. Funded Futures Network is good, but it's going to have the end of trade, which might be tough for a beginner. I don't know. But you do get 2 accounts for like, what, $78 or something. It's been a few years. Got to see the progress. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I gotta think about it. I just want to focus. Let me get a payout on these 5 accounts. We'll see what's up. All right, Parsha, I'll catch you later. Have a good weekend. Yeah, money on the line literally impacts your prefrontal cortex. Be prepared for it. Yeah, it ain't the same at all. Because like paper trading, I don't. You can't force yourself to care about it when there's nothing on the line. But when there's something on the line, I think naturally you'll care about it, right? And so I think that's the hardest part of trading, is caring if you lose, right? Generally speaking, it's easier to trade if you don't care if you lose. Like you're just like, I'll give it like 100-point stop loss. Who cares? But as soon as like something's really actually tied to that, all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, I don't want to do that. It becomes so much harder. Back to 25, 25K here. What's up, Justine? Here, Juan, get this book. Best Loser Wins by Tom Hugard. Get that book. Read it. Get your mind right. It's well worth it. Sorry, Froggy. Sorry, it's being frustrating. Yeah, like when you play poker as a kid with just chips and you reach a point where everyone's going all in every hand. Yeah, no one cares. Put $5 on the line, oh my gosh. When I was in high school, we used to me and my friends, like 3 or 4 of 5 of us, 4 to 6 of us would play poker. We put like $20 on it, and man, did I care if I won or lost. Yeah, Justin, mark up the book. You know, write some notes. Maybe put them on note cards. Like write some excerpts that you really like from it. I was reading it first. The first time I read it in like the Kindle app, and I like, highlighted so many freaking things. I have pages and pages of highlights from that book. A lot of good takeaways there. Whew. 310 lots there hitting the bid. See you, Yuri. Have a good one. Jamie got 40 points with that short. Nice. That's a black account. Let's go. 8 funded accounts now. Nice. RX. Who are they all with? Dan, you got any advice for people like me who can pass evals a little problem but throw as soon as I'm funded? My advice is the most boring and annoying advice, and it's to size down. Right? It's to kind of forget about the payout for a second and just focus on one good trade at a time. And it's going to be easier to do with small size. You know, just like, you know, look, $300 on 5 accounts, trading at most 3 micros today. That's great. You know, that's getting me to a big payout. So just try to just trade one good trade at a time. Take one good trade at a time. And then, you know, it's, again, much easier to do with really small size. What does vibe-based emo mean? You have to ask Rage. Wow. The thing is, sizing down solves, I think, 80% of traders' problems, I would imagine. It would solve most of my problems. You know, it's like usually when I get greedy, thinking about how much money I could have made if it was 1 mini or 2 minis. It's obviously, it's so detrimental. Like, you know, I think this is like maybe a month ago. I was trading my personal account over here on my Mac. I was trading whatever I was trading over here. I don't know what it was, but I was trading one plus mini over here. Over on my Mac, on my personal account, you know, we come to like the lows, and I go long 2 micros, and I hold it for over 100 points. Meanwhile, I'm red on the day on the account on stream. Why? Well, I was going for smaller moves and larger size, but then those stop outs when you're wrong add up really fast. When I go long 2 micros at the lows and I get stopped out, okay, I lost, what, $120 or something? And when I'm right, I'm making a lot more. And so it really is like, it is just like size down. Everyone's size too heavy. And these prop firms, they purposefully give you too much size, right? No one needs to be trading 5 minis in a 50K or whatever, 3 minis in a 50K. Way too much size. No one needs that. So, but it makes it tempting to be like, man, if I made like $3,000 today on this funded account, like, think about my payout. But it's so much easier to blow up that way, right? So it really is just about slow and steady, one good trade at a time, small size. Everyone always says risk management. Yes, it is risk management. But that's like so broad, I think it really is. Because most people, I think when they say that, they hear risk management, they're like, well, I already, I have my stop. I take maybe 3 trades and I'm done or whatever. But it's also just like, if you focus on maybe risking, like standardizing the dollar amount that you risk and putting the stop where it needs to be. So if the stop needs to be 40 points away, you size down so that you're still risking the same amount of dollars if you would if it's a 10-point risk. So standardizing risk across trades could be helpful. So I'm looking for us to just grind through this 40s into the 50s. I don't think there's any trades left for me though. If we do top out here, I mean, how many points are we talking on these little pullbacks here? 50 points. I mean, there's money to be made from pullbacks, but I don't want to force anything in this kind of price action on a Friday when I already locked up some good money. I will be interested to see if this is a lower high or if we just blast through. If I was a betting man, I would bet that we blast through. But if you look back, I mean, it's been a while since we had a nice knife. We've been having these kind of knife downs. Kind of seems overdue for a knife down too, so who knows. Pull back to 957. What EMA do you have? Is it on a 5-minute or something? I don't remember what EMA you have. I would load one up for fun. It was like 100 or something. No, that's too far away. Maybe a 50. That's 6-7. I'll find you out, Wolf. I'll find you out. 75. 45. Okay. 60. There we go. A 60 on the 1 minute. Is that like a 12 EMA on a 5 minute? What do you think about the book trading in the zone? It's fine. I liked it, but it didn't have the same impact for me that maybe it did for other people. In that, I think Best Loser Wins to me was more impactful of a read. But it's not a bad book at all. All right. Here we are, new highs. Roll the tape back. Roll the tape back. I said the next 30 minutes, we'll be in the green zone. I feel like I nailed that, but unfortunately, not trading it. There's 545 lots having to ask. And for me, I think I call it a week. Ending the week on a good note here. Gonna get after the 5 account payout next week. Hope you'll join me for that. Have a great weekend, and enjoy the Super Bowl if that's something you're into. I'll be watching. I'll see you guys later.